Imagine this. You wake up one day and suddenly you start questioning everything. Are your thoughts really yours? Is the world around you truly real? Or is everything, including your own consciousness, just an illusion? Today we're diving into the hard problem of consciousness, a mystery so complex that even the greatest minds in philosophy and neuroscience still can't fully explain it. So what exactly is consciousness, and more importantly, why do we experience it? Let's find out. Consciousness is the most fundamental part of our existence. It's what makes you, you. It's your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, dreams, and self-awareness. But here's the mind-blowing part. Science still has no solid explanation for it. We know that our brains process information, react to stimuli, and make decisions, but why do we actually feel anything? Why do we have a subjective experience instead of just being complex biological machines running on autopilot? This is what philosopher David Chalmers called the hard problem of consciousness. The question of why and how raw brain activity translates into personal, subjective experience. So, does this mean consciousness is something beyond physical matter, or is it just a trick of the brain? There are several major theories trying to explain consciousness. Let's look at the most interesting ones. Some scientists and philosophers argue that consciousness is just an illusion, a side effect of our brain's complex computations. This idea, known as eliminative materialism, suggests that our sense of self is just the brain processing data in a way that feels real but isn't actually something separate from the brain's physical functions. On the opposite end of the spectrum, some philosophers believe that consciousness isn't just something the brain creates. It's a fundamental property of the universe itself. This is called panpsychism, the idea that everything, even atoms and particles, have some level of consciousness, just in a much simpler form than humans. If this is true, then consciousness isn't something that emerges from the brain. It's something that has always existed, just like space, time, and energy. Another wild possibility? What if our entire reality, including our consciousness, is just a simulation? So, what if we are those characters? What if our consciousness is just an advanced AI program running on some hyper-advanced computer? So what do you think? Is consciousness just an illusion, or is there something deeper behind our experience of reality? Let's start a discussion in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No matter which theory you believe in, one thing is certain. Consciousness remains one of the greatest mysteries of existence.